As a season 27 coach of The Voice, Michael Bublé loves beginning each morning on a high note, with an assist from pop superstar Taylor Swift. In a 2024 interview, the multi-Grammy winner revealed that daily dance parties to Swift's music have become a beloved routine in his household. He then brings that infectious energy to the set of The Voice, where he serves as a coach and guides season 27 artists on the road to success. The Canadian superstar first hopped into the red chair in season 26, and after securing a jaw-dropping debut victory as a coach, he's back for season 27. Bublé's unbridled positivity might be thanks to his high-energy morning playlist, which would get every Swift fan moving and grooving. Bublé's affinity for Swift may come as a surprise to some, but the singer is no longer shy about his love for Taylor's version. Michael Bublé's kids grown at their dad's Taylor Swift dance parties. Taylor Swift attends the 67th Grammy Awards on February 2, 2025. Michael Bublé on The Voice Season 27, Episode 9. In a September 2024 interview with E!T, Bublé looked back on some of his most unforgettable career highlights, eventually reaching his music video for I'll Never Not Love You, a sequel to his 2006 video for Haven't Met You Yet, both featuring his wife, Luzana Lopalato. In the video, Bublé recreates a scene from Love, Actually, which reminded him of one of his favorite music videos, Taylor Swift's You Belong With Me. Once Bublé got to talking about Swift, it was hard for him to stop. He's a certified Swiftie. What happened that I would go from being like this jealous dude and people going, "Do you like Taylor Swift?" and me going, "Yeah, she's okay," to now me having dance parties every morning? Bublé laughed. Literally. As for the dancing sessions, the father of 4 seems to be busting moves solo. And it's not my kids, you know what I mean? Bublé continued. It's me going like, "Alexa, play Shake It Off." And my kids going, "Dad." A surprising person has made their way into Michael Bublé's life, and that person is Taylor Swift. In the warm and inviting world of Michael Bublé, where singing ballads and drinking coffee to the tune of Sinatra could appear to be the everyday routine, Taylor Swift has made her way into his life. It is true that the pop sensation, whose glitzy anthems and heartbreak ballads dominate the radio, has discovered a surprise place in the everyday routine of the Canadian crooner. Nevertheless, how did this improbable crossing occur, and what does it imply for Bublé's life and the way he approaches his creative process? Allow me to take you on a journey through the history of this musical mashup that is as wonderful as it is unexpected. During what appeared to be a typical morning in Bublé's house in Vancouver, everything started to happen. Think about this. With the perfume of his morning espresso blending with the gentle hum of a vintage jazz record, Bublé is seen wearing his distinctive cozy jumper while he is enjoying his daily coffee. His 4 children, Noah, Elias, Vida, and Cielo, are giggling and running around, and their laughter can be heard throughout the room. Vida, Bublé's eldest daughter, bursts into the kitchen as her father gets ready for a day of studio work. The song Anti-Hero by Taylor Swift is playing on her phone, and she is running all over the place. Vida, with all the self-assurance of a child of 6 years old, proclaims, "Daddy, this is the song," as the catchy beat fills the room. Amused but inquisitive, Bublé pauses for a moment. Swift's contemplative lyrics seems to hook his ear in a way that he had not anticipated, despite the fact that he is not unfamiliar with mainstream music. What was first a fleeting moment was eventually transformed into a regular routine. The playlist that Vida has created is a temple to songs like Midnight's Folklore and 1989, Taylor's version. It turns out that Vida is a Swiftie through and through, while Bublé is attempting to negotiate the craziness of getting his children ready for the day. Swift's music serves as the soundtrack for each and every morning. Taylor Swift has knitted herself into the fabric of Bublé's family life. From the song Lavender Haze, playing loudly before breakfast, to the song Cardigan, calming the preschool rush. However, the surprise does not end there. Swift's influence has made its way into Bublé's creative process, which has resulted in a change that is not just subtle but also indisputable in the way that he approaches his music. Throughout his career, Bublé has always drawn inspiration from the greats, including Sinatra, Ella Fitzgerald, and Tony Bennett. He is noted for his timeless covers as well as his smooth originals. His music is like a soothing embrace, a tribute to the past with a contemporary spin on it. Swift, on the other hand, has begun to leave her mark thanks to her ability to construct earworms, her raw vulnerability, and her storytelling skills. When asked about Swift's ability to transform personal events into global anthems, Bublé has confessed that he is blown away by her ability to do so in interviews. He recently had a conversation with Rolling Stone in which he stated, "She is a poet. The music that my daughter is playing in the background, and all of a sudden, I find myself wondering about how I can share my own story with the same kind of honesty." This newly discovered admiration has revealed itself in a variety of subtle but meaningful ways. As an example, consider Bublé's most recent recording sessions in which he has been experimenting with lyrics that are more narrative-driven. There is a glimmer of Swift's confessional manner in his new music, despite the fact that his characteristic sound has not changed. One of the tracks, which is now being considered for the title Coffee and Quiet, delves into the bittersweet beauty of motherhood, focusing on the moments of turmoil and love that Swift successfully depicts in songs such as Never Grow Up. This song by Bublé, with its soft piano and introspective verses, gives the impression of a tribute to Swift's Evermore era. It combines his crooner roots with a contemporary and emotive edge. But the Swift effect is not limited to the realm of music. Additionally, it is a personal matter. According to Bublé, who is a family-oriented individual, he has discovered that he can relate to Swift's themes of maturation and introspection. Swift's music, which frequently focuses on discovering oneself in the midst of life's transitions, connects with him as a father who is in the process of navigating the challenges of raising children in a fast-paced environment. The confession was made by Bublé on a podcast. "I'm 49, and I'm still figuring it out," he said. "When I listen to Taylor's music, I am reminded that it is acceptable to be a work in progress." The music of Taylor Swift has become a lens through which Bublé processes his own path. Whether it's Mirrorball, mirroring his desire to keep his kids happy, or the Tortured Poets Department, echoing his late-night meditations, Swift's music has become a prism through which Bublé processes his own experience. Additionally, the crossover has resulted in a number of humorous occasions within the Bublé household. Vida managed to persuade her father to participate in a lip-sync competition to the song Shake It Off, while the family was having a game night. What is the end result? It was a hilarious TikTok video that went viral, showing Bublé embracing his inner Swiftie. Replete with exaggerated dance routines, fans were overjoyed, and they flooded the comments section with all kinds of heart eyes emojis and requests for a duet between Bublé and Swift. The concept has fueled fan conjecture and even spurred Bublé to contemplate covering a Swift song, despite the fact that a collaboration between the two artists appears impossible in light of the fact that Swift's pop prowess and Bublé's jazzy mood are completely different. The thought occurred to him, perhaps something acoustic, like All Too Well. The song in question is a gem. Despite the fact that Swift is known for her music, Bublé has been influenced by her work ethic. Because of her unrelenting innovation, which includes re-recording albums, releasing surprise releases, and commending global tours, he has been inspired to push the limits of his own creativity. In an interview with Billboard, Bublé said, "She is a machine, in the best way. It inspires me to perform at a higher level." This motivation is obvious in his recent choice to explore new formats, such as a live-streamed Christmas special that combines his holiday favorites with new storytelling that is inspired by Taylor Swift. Fans are already attaching a little sparkle to Swift's influence, and the special, which is scheduled to premiere in December 2025, promises to deliver on that promise. There is little doubt that the relationship between Swift and Bublé has not been overlooked. Numerous admirers are expressing their astonishment at the improbable pairing on social media. Luciana Lapalato, Bublé's wife, captured many memorable moments on Instagram stories, such as Bublé singing along to Cruel Summer at a family barbecue. These images were shared on Instagram stories. People also allude to Vita's influence, with one user tweeting, "Michael Bublé becoming a Swiftie because of his daughter is the wholesome content we need in 2025. Vita's effect is acknowledged by others. The crossover has even given rise to memes, with fans imagining Bublé singing Love Story while wearing a tuxedo, or Swift adding a jazz remix to the Tortured Poets department. So then, what took place? How did Michael Bublé come to consider Taylor Swift the reigning queen of pop music, a constant presence in his life? Family, curiosity, and the global language of music are all major themes in this narrative. A new source of inspiration has been discovered by Bublé as a result of his daughter's fandom. This new source of inspiration is driving him to develop as an artist and to reflect on who he is now. In the Bublé home, the music of Taylor Swift has created a bridge between generations, demonstrating that great art transcends genre. Swift's music is known for its unfiltered honesty and contagious vitality. Fans may anticipate a little of Swift's magic, which is subtle, sincere, and undoubtedly inventive, as Bublé prepares for his upcoming album. At the end of the day, this unexpected link serves to remind us that music has a way of sneaking into our lives, overcoming obstacles, and igniting delight. What keeps things interesting for Bublé is a daily dosage of Taylor Swift, which he incorporates into everything from his morning coffee to his late-night studio sessions. And you never know. It's possible that one day we'll hear a duet between Bublé and Swift that combines jazz and pop in a way that only the two of them could pull off. The crooner and the pop diva will continue to dance through life together, one Swiftie playlist at a time, until that time comes.